Hello students, welcome to Siri Pathshala. In today's session, let us discuss SAS similarity criterion. This is one of the important theorem in the chapter similarity of triangles or similar triangles. Okay, what is SAS similarity criterion? See here now. If one angle of a triangle is equal to one angle of the other triangle and the sides including these angles are proportional, then the two triangles are similar. I repeat, if one angle of a triangle is equal to one angle of the other triangle, I mean corresponding angles, and the sides including these angles are proportional, okay, then the two triangles are similar. ಈಗ ಎರಡು ತ್ರಿಕೋನ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮವಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇನ್ನ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅವು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಾನುಪಾತದಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಸೇ ದ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತ್ರಿಕೋನಗಳು ಸಮರೂಪಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ SAS similarity criterion. Okay, now let us prove this statement. Okay, let us give logical proof. So you all know already. ಈಗ theorem ಕಂಡು ಕೂಡಲೇ first what do we need to do? We need to draw the triangles. Okay, draw two triangles. Okay, let us draw two triangles. Let me draw one triangle ABC. And the other one little bigger I draw. It is bigger one. Okay, so this is triangle ABC and another one triangle let us take PQR. Okay, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Now we need to prove these two triangles are similar triangles. Yes. So here we use the previous knowledge. Okay, already ನಿಮಗೀಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮೇಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಕ್ಷಣ ಯಾವ ತರ ಗಿವನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ. So I don't waste more time on that now. Okay, so let us write what is given. What is given here? ABC and PQ are two triangles. Given part in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Yes, let us take one pair of angles. Okay, let me take angle A and angle P. These are equal angles as per given statement. Okay, so angle A is equal to angle P. And which are the included sides? So see here, this angle A is in between which two sides? AB and AC. Okay, and here an angle P is in between, formed by which two arms? It is PQ and PR. ಯಾವ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇದೆ ಆ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ಅವೆರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಇಡುವಂತೆ ನಾವು ಬಾಹುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಮಾನುಪಾತದಲ್ಲಿವೆ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. So AB is corresponding to which side? PQ. Okay, so AB by PQ is equal to, yes, which is other side? AC by PR. Okay, AC by PR. This is given the statement. According to the statement, these are given. So what is to be proved? We need to prove triangles ABC and PQR are similar triangles. So write to prove triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. How do you prove now? Yes, we need to prove. We have already learned one or two criterion. Which are they? One of the criterion is AA or AAA criterion, and other one is which one? SSS criterion. Okay, since given one angle already ನಮಗೆ equal ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we can use AA criterion to prove. AA criterion, what is to be proved? Other two pairs, B is equal to Q and C is equal to R ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ first what to say now? We need to prove the congruency. Yes. Congruency prove ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು? We need two congruent triangles. These are anyway not congruent triangles. So what to do? We need to do some additional construction. Okay, now what is the construction? Mark point D on PQ and mark point E on PR and join it now. Join it. So now you understood what to prove. We need to prove this DE is parallel to QR. Okay, so let us continue further now. So construction, what have you done? Construction is yes, mark the points which one? D on PQ and point E on PR such that, yes, what is the condition? Such that DP or PD equal to AB and PE is equal to AC. PD is equal to AB and PE is equal to AC and join DE. Join DE. Yes. So okay, now let us continue proof. How to prove this now? Just observe the figures now. One of the angle A and P, they are equal, already given. Okay. Now we can prove D and E. Okay, D is equal to B and E is equal to C when if they are congruent triangles. Congruent triangles ali all angles are corresponding angles are equal and all sides are equal. So what to prove now? We need to prove congruency. Congruency prove madak munche we need to prove DE is parallel to QR. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ we can use basic proportionality theorem and we get these angles are equal. Once we get these two angles are equal, what can I say? B and Q are equal by congruency. So what is to be proved first? First we need to prove DE is parallel to QR. Okay, using converse of BPT. Now let us take the ratios of two sides, given sides. Okay, that is in proof. Let us write AB by which one? PQ is equal to AC by PR. Okay, let us take this now. You know that by construction AB is nothing but what? PD and AC is nothing but PE. So I substitute here. So here I write AB, in AB's place I write PD by PQ is equal to, yes, in place of AC I write PE by PR. Okay, so PD by PQ is equal to PE by PR. Okay, now this ratio itಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಈಗ? To prove DE is parallel to QR, what do we need? We need to prove PD by DQ is equal to PE by ER. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ we can use converse of BPT ಅಥವಾ ಥೇಲ್ಸ್ ನಿಯಮನ ವಿಲೋಮನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So what to do now? We have to prove PD by DQ is equal to PE by ER. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? We have PD by PQ. Okay, here we have PE by PR. Okay, so if I write the reciprocal of this, okay, ulta bardre andre viloma bardre, I get PQ by PD is equal to PR by PE. Okay, now see here we have PQ. PQ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ full length. Here PR ಅಂದ್ರೆ full length. PR ಇಂದ PD ನ subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? We get DQ. Okay. Similarly, if you subtract PE from PR, what do we get? We get ER. So we need that here now. So what to do? We need to subtract. Okay, subtract means we have to subtract 1 from both the sides, LHS and RHS. So let us take PQ by PD minus 1 is equal to PR by PE minus 1. Okay, so PQ by PD minus 1 is equal to PR by PE minus 1. Now yes, 1 means here it is, if you take PD as common denominator, it becomes PD by PD. Here, if you take common denominator as PE or LCM as PE, it becomes PE by PE. So we can write this as PQ minus PD by PD is equal to PE, so PR minus PE by PE. Yes. So in place of PQ by minus PD, PQ minus PD, right? DQ. Okay. So this is equal to DQ by PD is equal to, yes, PR minus PE is nothing but ER. Okay, ER by PE. Again, you take reciprocal of this. You get then PD by DQ and PE by ER. Okay, so by taking the reciprocal, I get here, from here to here I am going now. Okay, so I get PD by DQ is equal to PE by ER. PE by ER. See, now we got the ratios of the sides. So now using converse of BPT, what do we say? DE is parallel to QR. We have proved. Okay, now by converse of BPT or converse of Thales theorem or Thales theorem na or Thales prameda viloma. Okay, converse of BPT, we can write DE parallel to which one? QR. So we have proved one result now. Okay, DE parallel to QR. By this, what do we say? Here corresponding angles D and Q are equal because DE parallel to QR, and here this line, which one? PQ or DQ is transversal. Similarly here DE parallel to QR and PR or ER is the transversal. So these two angles, angle D and Q are equal, and here angle E and angle R are equal. So we can write this now. By this we can write angle D is equal to angle Q and angle E is equal to angle R. Okay, what is the reason? Corresponding angles. The corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles axiom is there, isn't it? Angles axiom. Okay, that is the reason. Okay. So now we have proved these two angles are equal. Now, yes, you have it is what is given, A and P are equal. It is already given. Okay. And we have proved angle D and angle E. Angle D is equal to angle Q and angle E is equal to angle R. Okay. Now how do we continue this further? We need to prove ABC is congruent to PDE. Okay. If they are congruent, what happens? We get D is equal to B and if E is equal to C. So what do you say? You can D is equal to Q and C is equal to R. We can conclude, isn't it? So now let us prove congruency. Okay. Now in triangle ABC and PQR. Now in triangle ABC and PQR, yes, AB, angle A is equal to angle P, and AB is equal to angle PD. So AB is equal to PD. Okay, because this is by construction. Next, AC is equal to PE. This is given. This is by construction. So what do you say? Using SAS postulate or SAS congruency rule, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PDE. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PDE by SAS congruency rule. Now, by reciprocity, what do you say? Other two, angle D is equal to angle B and angle E is equal to angle C. So, by reciprocity, that means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. By CPCT, we can say angle D is equal to angle B and angle E is equal to angle C. And we can write ulta also. B is equal to D and C is equal to E. Okay. So now we have all three angles here. A is equal to P, B is equal to D and C is equal to E we have proved. But okay, what about this now? D is equal to Q and E is equal to R. So what do we say? Already it is proved, isn't it? Here we have proved. Okay, D is equal to Q and angle E is equal to angle R. So angle D is equal to Q is equal to angle B. So, but what we have proved? D is equal to Q. So angle D is equal to, let us take this as equation. This is okay, second point or equation 2, this one, and here we have one equation 1. By the parallel lines we have proved this now. So by 2 and let us take this pair as 3. Okay, point 3. Okay, or points to be noted here. Third point. Now by 2 and 3. By 2 and 3, what do you say now? Angle B is equal to angle D is equal to what? Angle Q. And angle C is equal to what? Angle E is equal to what? Angle R. Okay. Already we know angle A is equal to angle P. So what do we say? By AAA criterion, we can say a triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So let us write now. Angle P is equal to angle A, or angle A is equal to angle P, given this part. Here it is proved. Okay, now this is given. Okay, so by AAA criterion, so using AAA criterion, AAA similarity criterion, we conclude triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. PQR. Hence proved. Hence we have proved the theorem. ಸಾಧಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. So that's it. This is today's class. Very simple theorem. Okay, among BPT, SSS criterion, AA criterion and SAS criterion in all theorem alli definite agi you will get one theorem for board exam. Bande baratte 4 ಅಥವಾ 5 mark ge. So please practice all the 4 theorems. Okay, so if you want to learn the other 3 theorems, previous theorems, you can refer my videos which have been already uploaded. So let us end today's session. Thank you and bye bye.